Well, you'll have a lot of Westminster pundits who, I'm sorry to say, are incredibly out of touch with public opinion in the country, talk about what they think the next Conservative leader needs to do. Well, Redfield and Wilton have actually asked the British people. Imagine that. They've actually done polling on this, speaking to, amongst others, Conservative voters, the people that gave the Conservatives that big pro-Brexit majority. And Redfield and Wilton's research, unsurprising, I think, to a lot of the people that watch my channel, but to some pundits, this is probably a bit of a shock to them. Because you see here, those who voted Tory in 2019, according to Redfield and Wilton, imagine that, they want a Brexiteer Prime Minister, cutting taxes, reforming, not spending more on the NHS, scrapping HS2, supporting nuclear, addressing the Channel crossings and being similar to Boris Johnson on the issues. So, interestingly enough, when they ask voters overall, is it important to you whether, how the Prime Minister voted on the Brexit referendum 2016, you see there 42% overall say it matters that the UK has a PM who voted leave, 32% say it matters that we have a PM who voted remain, and 26% saying it doesn't matter. But of those who voted Conservative in 2019, this is really telling. You see 60% of Conservative voters think it matters that the UK's Prime Minister voted leave in 2016, and only 19% saying it matters that they voted remain, and only 22% of Tory voters saying it doesn't matter. So it clearly does matter to a majority of Conservative voters that the next Conservative leader and Prime Minister voted leave, campaigned for leave back in 2016. You also see on the issue of illegal migration. Now, you don't expect to see this in some of the mainstream media, but look, you see when asked what stance to take towards illegal migration, a majority of the country overall, 55% wanting what's described as a hardline approach versus a third of the country back in a sympathetic approach. And you see there again, 76%, so 3/4 of Conservative voters would prefer a Prime Minister who adopts a hard line approach. So that's a big dollop, I think, of reality of what Conservative voters want from the next Tory leader, next Prime Minister. They want a Brexiteer, and they want someone who stops the madness of illegal migration. Of course, Suella Braverman, the only candidate so far committing to leaving the ECHR. Let me know what you make of those poll numbers, guys. Does any of that surprise you or not? And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.